Once upon a time, there was a young athletic boy who is hungry for success and for whom winning was everything and success was measured just by winning. One day, the boy was preparing himself for a running competition in his small village. Himself and two other young boys to compete. A large crowd of people has gathered to witness the sporting spectacle and a wise old man, upon hearing of the little boy, had traveled far to bear witness also. The race commenced, looking like a level hit at the finishing line, but sure enough, the boy dug deep and called on his determination, strength, and power. He took the winning line and was first. The crowd was ecstatic, cheered, and waved at the boy. The wise old man remained still and calm, expressing no sentiment. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. On the second day, a second race was prepared, and two new young challengers came forward to run with the little boy. The race was started, and sure enough, the little boy came through and finished first once again. The crowd was ecstatic again, cheered, and waved at the boy. The wise old man remained still and calm again, expressing no sentiment. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. On the other race, on the other race, pleaded the little boy. The wise old man stepped forward and presented on the competition between the little boy and two new challengers who are an elderly frail lady and blind man. What is this? Quizzed the little boy. This is no race, he exclaimed. Race, said the wise man. Now the race was started, and the boy was the only finisher, but the other two challengers left standing at the starting line. The little boy was ecstatic. He raised his arms in delight. However, the crowd was silent, showing no sentiment toward the little boy. What was happened? Why not do the people join in my success? He asked the wise old man. Race again, replied the wise man. This time, finish together, all three of you finish together, continued the wise man. The little boy thought a moment, and then stood in the middle of the blind man and the frail old lady, took the two challengers by his hands. The race began, and the little boy walked slowly, ever so slowly, to the finishing line and crossed it with them. The crowd were ecstatic, cheered, and waved at the boy. The wise old man smiled, gently nodding his head. The little boy felt proud and important. Old man, I understand not. Who are the crowd cheering for? Which one of us three? Asked the little boy. The wise old man looked into the little boy's eyes, placing his hands on the boy's shoulders, and replied softly, Little boy, for this race you have won much more than in any race you have ever run before. And for this race the crowd cheers not for any winners. You see, in life, what are you running for? Ask yourself. Are you hungry for success? Is winning the only measurement for you in life? Who are you running against? And if you always win against everybody, then soon the people will stop cheering for you. The question is, who was running next to you in this race? If they were weaker than you, did you help them to get across the line? Did you all finish together? Because that is the best race you can ever run. So run this race called life. this race called life. But don't forget, it is not important if you win. It is important how you run this race. Thank you. Subscribe for more.